The Power of Positive Thoughts in Your Life by Best Mind Audiobooks. Copyright 2025. Introduction. The journey begins. Welcome to The Power of Positive Thoughts in Your Life. As I sit down to write this introduction, I can't help but reflect on the incredible journey I've been on. A journey that has transformed not only my mindset, but also the very fabric of my life. I want to take you back to a time when I felt lost, overwhelmed, and burdened by the weight of negativity that seemed to follow me everywhere. For years, I struggled with self-doubt, anxiety, and a pervasive sense of inadequacy. I often found myself caught in a cycle of negative thinking, where every setback felt like a confirmation of my fears and insecurities. I remember vividly the days when I would wake up feeling heavy-hearted, dreading the challenges that lay ahead. My thoughts were a constant barrage of, "I can't," and "I'm not good enough." It was exhausting, and it took a toll on my mental and physical health. But everything changed when I stumbled upon the concept of positive thinking. At first, I was skeptical. How could simply changing my thoughts make a difference in my life? However, as I began to explore the science behind positivity and its profound effects on our well-being, I felt a flicker of hope. I decided to take a leap of faith and commit to a new way of thinking. In this book, I will share the strategies and insights that helped me transform my life from one of despair to one of joy and fulfillment. I'll recount the pivotal moments that shaped my understanding of the power of positive thoughts, from a simple act of practicing gratitude to the profound impact of surrounding myself with uplifting people. Each chapter will delve into a specific aspect of positive thinking, supported by personal anecdotes that illustrate how these principles have played a crucial role in my journey. You'll read about the mornings I began with affirmations, the nights I spent journaling my gratitude, and the moments I chose to visualize my dreams. I'll share the challenges I faced along the way, including the inevitable setbacks and moments of doubt. But through it all, I discovered that positivity is not about ignoring life's difficulties. It's about choosing to respond to them with resilience and hope. As you embark on this journey with me, I encourage you to reflect on your own thoughts and beliefs. What narratives are you telling yourself? How do they shape your reality? By the end of this book, I hope you will feel empowered to harness the power of positive thinking in your own life, just as I have. Together, we will explore the transformative potential of positivity, and I invite you to join me in embracing a mindset that can lead to profound change. Let's take this journey together, one positive thought at a time. Welcome to the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Chapter 1. Understanding the Mind-Body Connection. In this chapter, we will explore the profound relationship between our thoughts and our physical and mental well-being. The mind-body connection is a powerful concept that suggests our mental state can significantly influence our physical health and vice versa. Understanding this connection was a pivotal moment in my journey toward embracing positive thinking, and I'm excited to share how it transformed my life. The science behind the connection. Research has shown that our thoughts can trigger physiological responses in our bodies. When we experience stress or negative emotions, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which can lead to a range of health issues, including anxiety, depression, and even chronic illnesses. Conversely, positive thoughts can lead to the release of endorphins and other feel-good hormones, promoting a sense of well-being and vitality. I remember a particularly stressful period in my life when I was juggling multiple responsibilities, work deadlines, family obligations, and personal challenges. I felt like I was constantly in a state of fight or flight, and my body was paying the price. I experienced tension headaches, fatigue, and a general sense of malaise. It was during this time that I first encountered the concept of the mind-body connection, and it sparked a curiosity in me that would change everything. My awakening to positive thinking. One day, while browsing through a self-help book at a local bookstore, I stumbled upon a chapter dedicated to the power of positive thinking and its impact on health. The author shared stories of individuals who had transformed their lives by shifting their mindset. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try. I started small, incorporating positive affirmations into my daily routine. Each morning, I would stand in front of the mirror and repeat phrases like, "I am strong, I am capable, and I choose happiness." At first, it felt awkward and forced, but as the days went by, I began to notice subtle changes in my mood and energy levels. I felt lighter, more optimistic, and surprisingly, my physical symptoms started to diminish. The tension in my shoulders eased, and I found myself sleeping better at night. The role of mindfulness. As I delved deeper into the mind-body connection, I discovered the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing our thoughts without judgment. I began incorporating mindfulness meditation into my daily routine, dedicating just 10 minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on my breath. This practice allowed me to cultivate awareness of my thoughts and feelings, helping me recognize when negative patterns emerged. One memorable experience was during a particularly challenging day at work. I felt overwhelmed by deadlines and the pressure to perform. Instead of succumbing to stress, I took a break and practiced mindfulness. I closed my eyes, focused on my breath, and acknowledged my feelings of anxiety without letting them consume me. When I opened my eyes, I felt a renewed sense of clarity and calm. I was able to approach my tasks with a fresh perspective, and I completed my work with greater efficiency and creativity. The transformative power of positivity. As I continued to explore the mind-body connection, I realized that positive thinking was not just a fleeting trend. It was a lifestyle change that could lead to lasting transformation. I began to notice how my thoughts influenced my interactions with others. When I approached conversations with positivity, I found that people responded in kind. My relationships improved, and I felt more connected to those around me. I also discovered the importance of self-compassion. I learned to treat myself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. Instead of berating myself for perceived failures, I began to acknowledge my efforts and celebrate my progress. This shift in mindset not only improved my self-esteem, but also had a ripple effect on my overall well-being. Embracing the mind-body connection. Understanding the mind-body connection was a turning point in my journey toward positive thinking. It taught me that my thoughts have the power to shape my reality, influencing not only my mental state, but also my physical health. By embracing positivity, practicing mindfulness, and cultivating self-compassion, I was able to break free from the cycle of negativity that had held me captive for so long. As you reflect on this chapter, I encourage you to consider your own thoughts and their impact on your life. Are there areas where negativity has taken hold? How might embracing a more positive mindset transform your experiences? The journey of understanding the mind-body connection is just the beginning, and I invite you to explore the incredible potential that lies within you. Together, we will continue to uncover the tools and strategies that can help you harness the power of positive thoughts in your life. Chapter 2. The Power of Affirmations. In this chapter, we will delve into the transformative power of affirmations. Simple yet profound statements that can reshape our beliefs and attitudes. Affirmations have been a cornerstone of my journey toward positive thinking, and I'm excited to share how they have helped me cultivate self-confidence, resilience, and a more optimistic outlook on life. What are affirmations? Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves, often in the present tense, to challenge and overcome negative thoughts. They serve as a tool to reprogram our subconscious mind, replacing self-doubt and limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts. The beauty of affirmations lies in their simplicity. They can be tailored to address specific areas of our lives, whether it's self-esteem, career aspirations, or personal relationships. My first encounter with affirmations. I first encountered affirmations during a particularly challenging phase in my life. I was struggling with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, especially in my professional life. I had just received critical feedback from my supervisor, and it felt like a blow to my confidence. I remember sitting in my car after work, feeling defeated and questioning my abilities. It was in that moment of vulnerability that I stumbled upon a podcast discussing the power of affirmations. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try. I wrote down a few affirmations that resonated with me, such as, I am capable of achieving my goals, and I am worthy of success. I committed to repeating these affirmations every morning as part of my daily routine. At first, it felt strange to say these words aloud, especially when I didn't fully believe them. However, I was determined to change my mindset. The daily ritual of affirmations. Incorporating affirmations into my morning routine became a sacred ritual. Each day, I would stand in front of the mirror, look myself in the eye, and repeat my affirmations with conviction. I would take a deep breath, allowing the words to resonate within me. Over time, I noticed a shift in my internal dialogue. The more I repeated these positive statements, the more I began to internalize them. One morning, as I stood in front of the mirror, I felt a surge of confidence wash over me. I realized that I was no longer just reciting words. I was beginning to believe in my own potential. This newfound belief translated into my work life. I approached challenges with a sense of determination, and I found myself taking on projects that I would have previously shied away from. Affirmations in action. The true power of affirmations became evident when I faced a significant challenge at work, a presentation to a large audience. Public speaking had always been a source of anxiety for me, and the thought of standing in front of my colleagues filled me with dread. However, I decided to harness the power of my affirmations to prepare for this moment. In the weeks leading up to the presentation, I focused on affirmations like, I am a confident speaker and I engage and inspire my audience. I visualized myself delivering the presentation with poise and clarity. On the day of the event, I felt nervous, but I also felt empowered. I repeated my affirmations quietly to myself before stepping onto the stage, and as I began to speak, I could feel the energy shift within me. I delivered my presentation with confidence, and the positive feedback I received afterward was a testament to the power of my affirmations. Overcoming self-doubt. Affirmations also played a crucial role in helping me overcome self-doubt. There were moments when I faced setbacks or encountered criticism that trigger my insecurities. During these times, I would return to my affirmations as a source of strength. I remember a particularly challenging week when I received feedback that left me questioning my abilities. Instead of spiraling into negativity, I turned to my affirmations and reminded myself of my worth and capabilities. By consistently reinforcing positive beliefs, I was able to build resilience against external criticism. I learned that setbacks are not a reflection of my worth, but rather opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective allowed me to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. Crafting your own affirmations. As you consider the power of affirmations in your own life, I encourage you to take the time to craft your own personalized statements. Reflect on the areas where you feel self-doubt or negativity creeping in. What beliefs do you want to cultivate? Write down affirmations that resonate with you, ensuring they are positive, present tense, and specific. For example, if you struggle with self-esteem, you might create affirmations like, I am deserving of love and respect, or I embrace my uniqueness. If you're aiming for career advancement, consider affirmations such as, I attract opportunities that align with my goals, or I am a valuable contributor to my team. The ongoing journey of affirmations. The power of affirmations lies in their ability to reshape our mindset and foster a more positive outlook on life. As I continue to integrate affirmations into my daily routine, I realize that this practice is not a one-time fix, but an ongoing journey. Each day presents new challenges and opportunities for growth, and affirmations serve as a guiding light, reminding me of my strengths and potential. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, I find solace in the affirmations I've crafted. They act as a buffer against negativity, helping me to stay grounded and focused on my goals. The more I practice, the more I recognize the profound impact these simple statements have on my overall well-being. Encouragement to embrace affirmations. I encourage you to embrace the power of affirmations in your own life. Start small and be patient with yourself as you navigate this journey. It may take time to fully internalize the affirmations you create, but with consistent practice, you will begin to notice shifts in your mindset and behavior. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate all negative thoughts, but to cultivate a more balanced perspective. By integrating affirmations into your daily routine, you can create a positive feedback loop that reinforces your self-worth and capabilities. Final thoughts. As we conclude this chapter, I invite you to reflect on the affirmations that resonate with you. Consider how they can serve as a powerful tool in your journey towards self-discovery and empowerment. The path to positive thinking is unique for each individual, and affirmations can be a vital part of that journey. Together, we will continue to explore additional strategies and insights that can help you harness the power of your thoughts and create a life filled with positivity and purpose. Chapter 3. Gratitude, a game changer. In this chapter, we will explore the transformative power of gratitude and how cultivating a grateful mindset can significantly enhance our overall well-being. Gratitude is more than just a fleeting feeling. It is a practice that can shift our perspective, improve our relationships, and even boost our physical health. I will share my personal journey with gratitude, the challenges I faced, and the profound impact it has had on my life. The science of gratitude. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can lead to numerous psychological and physical benefits. Studies indicate that individuals who regularly express gratitude experience lower levels of stress, increased happiness, and improved emotional resilience. Gratitude has been linked to better sleep, enhanced immune function, and even lower blood pressure. Understanding the science behind gratitude motivated me to incorporate it into my daily life. My awakening to gratitude. My journey with gratitude began during a particularly challenging period in my life. I was feeling overwhelmed by a series of setbacks, personal and professional. I had just gone through a difficult breakup, and my work life was filled with stress and uncertainty. I found myself focusing on what was going wrong rather than what was going right. It was during this time that I stumbled upon a book about gratitude and its transformative effects. Intrigued, I decided to start a gratitude journal. The idea was simple. Each day, I would write down 3 things I was grateful for. At first, it felt forced. I struggled to find things to be grateful for amidst the chaos of my life. However, I committed to the practice, determined to shift my perspective. The daily practice of gratitude. As I began my gratitude journaling, I noticed a gradual shift in my mindset. Initially, my entries were basic. I'm grateful for my morning coffee, or I'm grateful for a sunny day. But as I continued the practice, I found myself digging deeper. I started to reflect on the people in my life, the lessons I had learned, and the small moments of joy that often went unnoticed. One day, I wrote about a conversation I had with a friend who offered me support during my breakup. I realized how fortunate I was to have such a caring person in my life. Another day, I reflected on the beauty of nature during my morning walks, appreciating the vibrant colors of the flowers and the warmth of the sun on my skin. These moments of reflection helped me cultivate a sense of appreciation for the present, even amidst challenges. The ripple effect of gratitude. As I continued my gratitude practice, I began to notice a ripple effect in my life. My relationships improved as I expressed my appreciation for the people around me. I started sending thank you notes to friends and family, acknowledging their support and kindness. I remember writing a heartfelt note to my parents, expressing gratitude for their unwavering love and encouragement. The response was overwhelming. They were touched and reciprocated with their own expressions of love. This practice of expressing gratitude not only strengthened my relationships, but also created a positive feedback loop. The more I expressed gratitude, the more I felt connected to others, and the more positivity I attracted into my life. I found myself surrounded by uplifting individuals who inspired me to continue my journey of self-improvement. Gratitude in difficult times. One of the most profound lessons I learned was the importance of gratitude during difficult times. Life is not always easy, and challenges are inevitable. However, I discovered that even in the face of adversity, there are opportunities for gratitude. I remember a particularly tough week when I faced multiple setbacks at work. Instead of succumbing to frustration, I took a moment to reflect on what I could be grateful for in that situation. I realized that these challenges were teaching me resilience and problem-solving skills. I wrote in my journal, "I am grateful for the lessons I am learning through adversity." This shift in perspective allowed me to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than despair. I began to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, and this mindset made a significant difference in how I navigated difficult situations. The power of gratitude rituals. To deepen my gratitude practice, I began incorporating rituals into my daily routine. One of my favorite rituals became my evening gratitude reflection. Each night before bed, I would take a few moments to reflect on my day and identify 3 things I was grateful for. This practice not only helped me end my day on a positive note, but also improved my sleep quality. I found that focusing on gratitude before bedtime allowed me to release the stress of the day and cultivate a sense of peace. Additionally, I started sharing my gratitude with others during family gatherings and social events. I would encourage everyone to take a moment to express what they were grateful for, creating a warm and uplifting atmosphere. These moments of collective gratitude fostered deeper connections and reminded us all of the abundance in our lives. Crafting your own gratitude practice. As you consider the power of gratitude in your own life, I encourage you to create a personalized gratitude practice that resonates with you. Start by identifying a method that feels comfortable, whether it's journaling, verbal expressions, or even creating a gratitude jar where you can drop in notes of appreciation. Reflect on the aspects of your life that bring you joy, no matter how small. You might begin with simple entries like, "I am grateful for a warm meal," or "I appreciate the laughter shared with friends." As you become more accustomed to the practice, challenge yourself to delve deeper. Consider the lessons learned from difficult experiences or the support you receive from loved ones. The long-term benefits of gratitude. Over time, the consistent practice of gratitude can lead to lasting changes in your mindset and overall outlook on life. Research suggests that individuals who regularly practice gratitude report higher levels of happiness and satisfaction. They tend to have stronger relationships and are more resilient in the face of challenges. I have experienced these benefits firsthand. The more I embrace gratitude, the more I noticed a shift in my overall well-being. I became more optimistic, less focused on what I lacked, and more appreciative of what I had. This shift not only improved my mental health, but also enhanced my physical health, as I became more mindful of my lifestyle choices. Embracing a grateful mindset. As we conclude this chapter, I invite you to reflect on the role of gratitude in your life. Consider how adopting a grateful mindset can transform your perspective and enhance your relationships. Remember that gratitude is a practice, and like any skill, it requires time and dedication to cultivate. By embracing gratitude, you open yourself up to a world of positivity and abundance. It's a journey worth taking, one that can lead to profound changes in how you experience life. Together, we will continue to explore additional strategies that can help you foster a mindset of gratitude and resilience, paving the way for a more fulfilling and joyful existence. Chapter 4. Surrounding yourself with positivity. In this chapter, we will explore the profound impact that our environment and the people we surround ourselves with can have on our mindset and overall well-being. The concept of "you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with" resonates deeply with me, and I will share my personal experiences of how cultivating positive relationships and environments has transformed my life. The influence of our environment. Our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. When we are surrounded by negativity, whether it's from toxic relationships, a stressful work environment, or a pessimistic social circle, it can be challenging to maintain a positive mindset. Conversely, Being around uplifting and supportive individuals can inspire us to be our best selves and foster a sense of belonging. I remember a time in my life when I was surrounded by negativity. I was part of a friend group that often engaged in gossip and complaints. While I initially thought this was just harmless banter, I soon realized that it was affecting my outlook on life. I found myself feeling drained after our gatherings, and my own thoughts began to mirror the negativity around me. It was during this period that I recognized the need for change. Recognizing toxic relationships. The first step in surrounding myself with positivity was recognizing the toxic relationships in my life. I had a close friend who was consistently negative, often criticizing my choices and bringing me down. I remember feeling anxious before our conversations, unsure of how she would react to my news or achievements. It became clear that this relationship was not serving my well-being. After much reflection, I made the difficult decision to distance myself from this friend. It was not easy, as we had shared many memories together, but I knew that prioritizing my mental health was essential. I began to seek out relationships that uplifted and inspired me, and this shift made a significant difference in my life. Cultivating supportive relationships. As I distanced myself from negativity, I actively sought out individuals who radiated positivity and support. I joined a local community group focused on personal development, where I met like-minded individuals who were committed to growth and self-improvement. These new friendships were refreshing. They encouraged me to pursue my goals and celebrate my successes. One memorable experience was attending a workshop with this group, where we shared our aspirations and challenges. The atmosphere was filled with encouragement and support, and I felt a sense of belonging that I had been missing. I remember sharing my dream of starting a blog to inspire others, and the group rallied around me, offering ideas and support. Their belief in me fueled my motivation. I left the workshop feeling empowered and excited about my journey. The power of positive role models. In addition to cultivating supportive friendships, I also sought out positive role models in my life. I began following individuals who inspired me, authors, speakers, and thought leaders who embodied the mindset I aspired to cultivate. I immersed myself in their work, reading their books, and listening to their podcasts. Their messages of resilience, positivity, and self-empowerment resonated deeply with me. One particular author, whose work focused on overcoming adversity, became a guiding light during challenging times. I remember reading her book during a period of self-doubt, and her words ignited a spark within me. She shared her own struggles and how she transformed her mindset, and I found solace in her story. This connection to positive role models reinforced my belief that change was possible and inspired me to keep pushing forward. Creating a positive environment. Beyond relationships, I also recognized the importance of creating a positive environment in my daily life. I began to declutter my physical space, removing items that no longer served me or brought me joy. I transformed my workspace into a sanctuary of positivity, surrounding myself with inspiring quotes, plants, and personal mementos that reminded me of my goals. I also made a conscious effort to limit my exposure to negative media. I realized that constantly consuming news filled with negativity and fear was impacting my mindset. Instead, I sought out uplifting content, podcasts, documentaries, and books that inspired me and aligned with my values. This shift in consumption helped me cultivate a more positive outlook on life. The ripple effect of positivity. As I surrounded myself with positivity, I began to notice a ripple effect in my life. My newfound mindset influenced my interactions with others, and I found myself becoming a source of encouragement for those around me. Friends and family began to notice the change in me, and they were drawn to my positive energy. I remember a conversation with a colleague who was struggling with self-doubt. I shared my journey of embracing positivity and encouraged her to focus on her strengths. Seeing her light up with newfound confidence was incredibly rewarding. This ripple effect extended beyond my immediate circle. I started volunteering in my community, connecting with individuals who were also committed to making a positive impact. The shared sense of purpose and positivity in these interactions reinforce my belief in the power of surrounding ourselves with uplifting individuals. Each volunteer experience became a reminder of the goodness in humanity and the collective strength we possess when we come together for a common cause. Building a community of positivity. Recognizing the importance of community, I took steps to build a network of positivity around me. I initiated gatherings with friends focused on personal growth, where we could share our goals and support one another. These meetups became a safe space for vulnerability and encouragement, allowing us to celebrate our achievements and navigate challenges together. I also explored online communities that aligned with my interests and values. Engaging with individuals from diverse backgrounds who shared a commitment to positivity and growth enriched my perspective. The exchange of ideas and experiences in these spaces fostered a sense of belonging and reinforced my belief in the power of connection. The importance of self-reflection. As I continued to cultivate positivity in my life, I realized the significance of self-reflection. Regularly assessing my thoughts, feelings, and relationships allowed me to stay aligned with my values and intentions. I began to set aside time each week for introspection, journaling about my experiences and the impact of my environment on my mindset. This practice of self-reflection helped me identify any lingering negativity that might creep back into my life. It served as a reminder to remain vigilant about the influences I allowed into my space. By being proactive in my self-awareness, I could maintain a positive trajectory and continue to grow. Embracing change and growth. Surrounding myself with positivity also meant embracing change and being open to new experiences. I learned to step outside my comfort zone and seek opportunities that challenged me. Whether it was attending workshops, trying new hobbies, or engaging in conversations with individuals from different walks of life, each experience contributed to my growth. I remember attending a public speaking event, something I had always feared. However, the supportive environment and encouragement from my new friends inspire me to take the leap. The experience not only boosted my confidence, but also reinforced the idea that stepping into discomfort can lead to incredible personal development. The journey of positivity. As we conclude this chapter, I encourage you to reflect on the people and environments that shape your life. Consider the impact of surrounding yourself with positivity and the transformative effects it can have on your mindset and well-being. Remember that you have the power to curate your relationships and create an environment that nurtures your growth. Embracing positivity is a journey, one that requires intention and effort. By actively seeking out uplifting relationships, creating a supportive environment, and engaging in self-reflection, you can cultivate a life filled with joy, resilience, and fulfillment. Together, we will continue to explore additional strategies that can help you maintain this positive momentum and navigate the challenges that life may present. Chapter 5. Visualization. Seeing is believing. In this chapter, we will explore the powerful technique of visualization and how it can help you manifest your goals and dreams. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It is a focused mental practice that can enhance your motivation, boost your confidence, and ultimately lead to tangible results in your life. I will share my personal experiences with visualization, the techniques I've used, and the profound impact it has had on my journey toward positive thinking and achievement. Understanding visualization. Visualization is the practice of creating vivid mental images of your desired outcomes. It involves imagining yourself achieving your goals, experiencing success, and feeling the emotions associated with those achievements. This technique is rooted in the idea that our minds cannot distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When we visualize, we activate the same neural pathways as if we were actually experiencing the event, which can enhance our performance and increase our likelihood of success. My first encounter with visualization. My journey with visualization began during a particularly challenging time in my career. I was preparing for a significant presentation that would determine my future in the company. The thought of speaking in front of a large audience filled me with anxiety, and I found myself doubting my abilities. It was during this time that I came across a book on visualization techniques used by athletes and successful individuals. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try. I set aside time each day to visualize myself delivering the presentation with confidence and clarity. I closed my eyes and imagined a room filled with my colleagues, the sound of their applause, and the sense of accomplishment I would feel after successfully conveying my message. I could almost hear the positive feedback and see the smiles on their faces. This practice became a source of comfort and motivation, allowing me to approach the presentation with a newfound sense of confidence. The process of visualization. To effectively practice visualization, I developed a structured approach that I found helpful. Here are the steps I followed, which you can adapt to your own visualization practice. Set clear goals. Begin by identifying specific goals you want to achieve. Whether it's a career aspiration, a personal milestone, or a skill you want to develop, clarity is essential. I remember writing down my goal for the presentation. I will deliver a compelling presentation that engages my audience and showcases my expertise. Create a relaxing environment. Find a quiet space where you can focus without distractions. I often chose a comfortable spot in my home, free from interruptions. Taking a few deep breaths helped me relax and center my thoughts. Engage your senses. As you visualize, engage all your senses to create a vivid mental image. Imagine not only what you see, but also what you hear, feel, and even smell. For my presentation, I pictured the bright lights of the room, the sound of my voice resonating, and the warmth of the audience's energy. Visualize the process. Instead of solely focusing on the end result, visualize the steps you need to take to achieve your goal. This helps build confidence in your abilities. I imagine myself preparing for the presentation, practicing in front of a mirror, and handling questions from the audience with ease. Feel the emotions. Allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with your success. I focused on the pride and joy I would experience after delivering a successful presentation. This emotional connection made the visualization more powerful and motivating. Practice regularly. Consistency is key. I made visualization a daily practice, dedicating time each morning to visualize my goals. Over time, this practice became ingrained in my routine, reinforcing my commitment to my aspirations. The impact of visualization. The impact of visualization on my life was profound. As I continued to practice, I noticed a significant shift in my confidence and performance. On the day of the presentation, I felt a sense of calm and assurance. I had visualized this moment countless times, and it felt familiar. When I stepped onto the stage, I was able to deliver my message with clarity and passion, and the positive feedback I received afterward was a testament to the power of visualization. Beyond public speaking, I began to apply visualization to other areas of my life. I used it to prepare for job interviews, set fitness goals, and even navigate personal challenges. Each time, I found that visualizing my success helped me approach these situations with a sense of purpose and determination. Visualization in daily life. As I integrated visualization into my daily life, I discovered its versatility. Here are some ways I use visualization to enhance various aspects of my life. Career advancement. I visualized myself achieving promotions and taking on new responsibilities. This practice not only motivated me to work toward my goals, but also helped me prepare for the challenges that came with them. Health and fitness. I began visualizing my fitness goals, imagining myself engaging in physical activities with energy and enthusiasm. This mental imagery motivated me to stick to my workout routine and make healthier choices in my diet. I could see myself reaching my desired fitness level, which fueled my commitment to the process. Personal relationships. I applied visualization to improve my relationships by imagining positive interactions with friends and family. I pictured myself having meaningful conversations, resolving conflicts, and creating joyful memories. This practice helped me approach my relationships with a more open heart and a positive mindset. Creative projects. Whenever I embarked on a new creative endeavor, I visualized the process and the end result. Whether it was writing a new article or starting a new art project, I imagined the satisfaction of completing it and the joy it would bring to others. This visualization kept me motivated and focused on my creative goals. Overcoming challenges with visualization. Visualization also became a powerful tool for overcoming challenges. When faced with obstacles, I would visualize myself navigating through them successfully. For instance, during a particularly stressful period at work, I imagined myself managing my time effectively, prioritizing tasks, and maintaining a sense of balance. This mental rehearsal not only alleviated my anxiety, but also equipped me with strategies to tackle the challenges head-on. The science behind visualization. Research supports the effectiveness of visualization in enhancing performance and achieving goals. Studies have shown that mental imagery activates the same brain regions as actual physical practice, reinforcing the neural pathways associated with the desired behavior. This means that by visualizing success, we are essentially training our brains to perform better in real-life situations. The power of seeing. As we conclude this chapter, I encourage you to embrace the practice of visualization in your own life. By creating vivid mental images of your goals and desired outcomes, you can enhance your motivation, boost your confidence, and ultimately manifest your dreams. Remember that visualization is a skill that requires practice and consistency, but the rewards are well worth the effort. In the next chapter, we will delve into the importance of gratitude and how cultivating a grateful mindset can further enhance your journey toward positivity and fulfillment. Chapter 6. Overcoming Negative Self-Talk. In this chapter, we will explore the pervasive issue of negative self-talk and how it can undermine our confidence, hinder our progress, and create a cycle of self-doubt. I will share my personal experiences with negative self-talk, the strategies I employed to combat it, and the transformative power of reframing our inner dialogue. By the end of this chapter, you'll have practical tools to help you overcome negative self-talk and cultivate a more positive and empowering mindset. Understanding negative self-talk. Negative self-talk refers to the internal dialogue that criticizes, belittles, or undermines our self-worth. It often manifests as a harsh inner critic that points out our flaws, mistakes, and perceived inadequacies. This negative narrative can be deeply ingrained, stemming from past experiences, societal expectations, or comparisons to others. I remember a time in my life when negative self-talk was a constant companion. I was in a demanding job, and every time I made a mistake or faced criticism, my inner voice would chime in with phrases like, "You're not good enough," or "You'll never succeed." This relentless negativity not only affected my confidence, but also impacted my performance and overall well-being. The impact of negative self-talk. The effects of negative self-talk can be profound. It can lead to increased anxiety, decreased motivation, and a sense of hopelessness. I found myself avoiding challenges and opportunities because I feared failure and the accompanying self-criticism. This cycle of negativity created a barrier to my growth and prevented me from pursuing my goals. One particularly vivid memory stands out. I was preparing for a crucial meeting with my team, and instead of focusing on my preparation, I was consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. I kept replaying past mistakes in my mind, convinced that my colleagues would judge me harshly. As a result, I entered the meeting feeling anxious and unprepared, which only reinforced my negative self-talk. Recognizing the patterns. The first step in overcoming negative self-talk is recognizing the patterns and triggers that fuel it. I began to pay attention to my thoughts, especially during moments of stress or self-doubt. I kept a journal where I documented instances of negative self-talk, noting the specific phrases I used and the situations that triggered them. Through this practice, I discovered that my negative self-talk often arose in high-pressure situations, such as presentations or performance reviews. I also noticed that I was more critical of myself than I was of others. This realization was eye-opening. I wouldn't dream of speaking to a friend the way I spoke to myself. Challenging negative thoughts. Once I recognized the patterns of negative self-talk, I began to challenge those thoughts. I learned to ask myself critical questions. Is this thought based on fact or assumption? What evidence do I have to support this belief? How would I respond if a friend expressed this thought? For example, during a particularly challenging project, I found myself thinking, I'm going to fail at this. Instead of accepting that thought as truth, I paused and examined it. I reminded myself of past successes and the skills I had developed over time. I also reached out to a colleague for feedback, which helped me gain perspective and reassurance. Reframing negative self-talk. Reframing is a powerful technique that involves transforming negative thoughts into more positive and constructive ones. I began to practice reframing my inner dialogue by replacing negative statements with affirmations or more balanced perspectives. For instance, instead of thinking, I'm terrible at public speaking, I reframed it to, I am improving my public speaking skills with each opportunity one take. This shift in language not only reduced my anxiety, but also empowered me to take action and seek out opportunities for growth. The power of affirmations. Incorporating affirmations into my daily routine became a crucial part of combating negative self-talk. I created a list of positive affirmations that resonated with me, focusing on my strengths and capabilities. Each morning, I would recite these affirmations aloud, reinforcing a positive self-image. One of my favorite affirmations was, I am capable, confident, and deserving of success. Repeating this affirmation daily helped me internalize a more positive self-perception, gradually diminishing the power of my inner critic. Surrounding yourself with positivity. As I work to overcome negative self-talk, I also recognize the importance of surrounding myself with positive influences. I sought out friends and mentors who uplifted and encouraged me. Their support and belief in my abilities helped counterbalance my inner critic. I remember a conversation with a close friend who had always been my cheerleader. When I expressed my self-doubt about an upcoming project, she reminded me of my past successes and the hard work I had put in. Her encouragement served as a powerful reminder that I was not alone in my struggles and that I had a support system to lean on. Practicing self-compassion. Practicing self-compassion became a vital aspect of my journey to overcome negative self-talk. Instead of berating myself for mistakes or perceived shortcomings, I learned to treat myself with the same kindness and understanding I would offer a friend. This shift in perspective allowed me to acknowledge my imperfections without judgment. When I faced setbacks, I would remind myself that everyone makes mistakes and that it's a natural part of growth. I began to say things like, it's okay to stumble. I can learn from this experience. This practice of self-compassion not only alleviated the harshness of my inner critic, but also fostered resilience and a willingness to try again. Mindfulness and awareness. Incorporating mindfulness into my daily routine helped me become more aware of my thoughts and feelings. By practicing mindfulness, I learned to observe my negative self-talk without getting caught up in it. I would take a moment to breathe deeply and acknowledge the thoughts as they arose, recognizing them as just thoughts, not facts. This awareness allowed me to create space between my thoughts and my reactions. Instead of immediately believing the negative narrative, I could choose how to respond. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, became essential tools in my toolkit for managing negative self-talk. Celebrating small wins. As I worked to combat negative self-talk, I made it a point to celebrate my achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging my progress helped reinforce a positive mindset and counter the tendency to focus solely on failures. I started keeping a success journal where I recorded my accomplishments, compliments from others, and moments of pride. Reflecting on these successes served as a powerful reminder of my capabilities and growth. It shifted my focus from what I perceived as shortcomings to the positive strides I was making in various areas of my life. Transforming your inner dialogue. As we wrap up this chapter, I encourage you to take the steps necessary to overcome negative self-talk. By recognizing the patterns, challenging your thoughts, reframing your inner dialogue, and practicing self-compassion, you could transform your mindset and cultivate a more empowering narrative. In the next chapter, we will explore the importance of setting boundaries and how establishing healthy limits can enhance your well-being and personal growth. Chapter 7. The ripple effect of positivity. In this chapter, we will explore the concept of the ripple effect of positivity, how our positive thoughts, actions, and attitudes can influence not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. I will share personal experiences that illustrate how embracing positivity has created a ripple effect in my relationships, community, and even in my professional life. By the end of this chapter, you will understand the profound impact of positivity and how you can contribute to a more uplifting environment for yourself and others. Understanding the ripple effect. The ripple effect refers to the idea that our actions and attitudes can create waves of influence that extend far beyond ourselves. Just as a single pebble thrown into a pond creates ripples that spread outward, our positive behaviors can inspire and uplift those around us. This concept is particularly powerful when it comes to positivity. A single act of kindness or a positive mindset can spark a chain reaction, encouraging others to adopt similar attitudes and behaviors. My awakening to the ripple effect. My journey into understanding the ripple effect of positivity began during a particularly challenging time in my life. I was navigating a difficult transition at work, feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about my future. During this period, I made a conscious decision to focus on cultivating a positive mindset, even in the face of adversity. One day, I attended a workshop on personal development, where the speaker emphasized the importance of positivity and its impact on our surroundings. Inspired by this message, I decided to make a deliberate effort to spread positivity in my interactions with others. I remember thinking, if I can uplift even one person today, it will be worth it. The power of kindness. One of the first ways I began to create a ripple effect was through small acts of kindness. I started by complimenting my colleagues on their work, expressing gratitude for their support, and offering help when I could. I remember a specific instance when a coworker was feeling overwhelmed with a project. I took a moment to offer my assistance and encouraged her by acknowledging her strengths. To my surprise, this simple act of kindness not only lifted her spirits, but also inspired her to pay it forward. She later shared her appreciation with another colleague, creating a chain of positivity that spread throughout our team. This experience reinforced my belief in the power of kindness and how it can create a supportive and uplifting environment. Positivity in relationships. As I continued to embrace positivity, I noticed a significant shift in my relationships. I made a conscious effort to focus on the positive aspects of my friends and family, expressing appreciation for their qualities and contributions. I remember a dinner gathering where I encouraged everyone to share something they were grateful for about each other. The atmosphere shifted from casual conversation to heartfelt expressions of love and appreciation. This practice not only deepened our connections, but also created a ripple effect of positivity. Friends began to express gratitude more openly, and our gatherings became a source of joy and support. I realized that by fostering an environment of appreciation, we were collectively uplifting one another and reinforcing a culture of positivity. The impact on my community. Inspired by the ripple effect I was experiencing in my personal relationships, I sought to extend this positivity to my community. I began volunteering at a local organization that focused on supporting underprivileged youth. During my time there, I made it a priority to approach each interaction with positivity and encouragement. I remember working with a group of teenagers who were facing various challenges. I took the time to listen to their stories, celebrate their achievements, and encourage them to pursue their dreams. One young girl, in particular, stood out to me. She had a passion for art, but lacked the confidence to share her work. I encouraged her to showcase her talent at a local art fair, and to my delight, she agreed. When the day of the art fair arrived, I was filled with excitement as I watched her display her artwork. The joy on her face as she received compliments from attendees was a testament to the power of positivity. This experience not only impacted her confidence, but also inspired other youth in the program to pursue their passions. The ripple effect of encouragement and support spread throughout the community, creating a culture of empowerment. Positivity in the workplace. The ripple effect of positivity also extended to my professional life. As I embraced a positive mindset, I noticed that my attitude influenced my colleagues. I made it a point to celebrate team successes, no matter how small, and to foster an environment of collaboration and support. During team meetings, I encouraged open dialogue and recognized individual contributions. I remember a project where we faced significant challenges, and instead of dwelling on the difficulties, I focused on the solutions and the strengths of our team. This shift in perspective not only boosted morale, but also inspired my colleagues to adopt a more positive approach to problem solving. As a result, our team became more cohesive and motivated. The ripple effect of positivity created a culture of collaboration, where everyone felt valued and empowered to contribute their ideas. This experience reinforced my belief that positivity is contagious and can transform the dynamics of a workplace. Cultivating a positive mindset. To sustain the ripple effect of positivity, I realized the importance of cultivating a positive mindset within myself. I began incorporating daily practices that reinforced my commitment to positivity. This included gratitude journaling, where I would write down 3 things I was grateful for each day, and mindfulness exercises that helped me stay present and focused on the positive aspects of my life. I also sought out inspirational content, such as books, podcasts, and motivational talks, that resonated with my desire to spread positivity. These resources provided me with new perspectives and strategies to maintain a positive outlook, even during challenging times. Sharing the positivity. As I experienced the benefits of positivity in my life, I felt compelled to share this message with others. I started hosting small gatherings where friends and colleagues could come together to discuss personal growth and positivity. These gatherings became a safe space for sharing experiences, challenges, and triumphs, fostering a sense of community and support. During one of these gatherings, I introduced the concept of a positivity challenge, where each participant committed to performing one act of kindness each week. The enthusiasm was palpable, and soon, stories of kindness began to circulate among our group. This initiative not only strengthened our bonds, but also created a ripple effect that extended beyond our gatherings, as participants shared their experiences with others. The long-term impact of positivity. Reflecting on my journey, I have come to understand that the ripple effect of positivity is not just a fleeting experience. It has the potential to create lasting change. The relationships I have nurtured, the community initiatives I have participated in, and the positive culture I have fostered in my workplace are all testaments to the enduring impact of a positive mindset. As I continue to embrace positivity, I am reminded that each small action can lead to significant change. Whether it's a kind word, a supportive gesture, or simply a smile, these actions can inspire others to do the same, creating a chain reaction of positivity that can transform lives. Be the pebble in the pond. As we conclude this chapter, I encourage you to be the pebble in the pond. Embrace positivity in your thoughts, actions, and interactions, and watch as the ripples spread outward. By cultivating a positive mindset and sharing it with others, you have the power to create a more uplifting environment for yourself and those around you. In the next chapter, we will delve into the importance of resilience and how developing this quality can help you navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. Chapter 8, Creating a Lasting Positive Mindset. In this final chapter, we will explore practical strategies for creating and maintaining a lasting positive mindset. While the journey toward positivity is ongoing, there are specific tools and practices that can help you cultivate resilience, foster gratitude, and reinforce the positive changes you've made in your life. I will share my personal experiences and insights, providing you with actionable steps to ensure that positivity becomes a permanent part of your life. The importance of consistency. Creating a lasting positive mindset requires consistency. Just as physical fitness demands regular exercise, mental well-being thrives on daily practices that reinforce positivity. I learned this lesson early in my journey when I realized that occasional bursts of positivity were not enough to counteract the ingrained habits of negative thinking. To establish a consistent practice, I began by setting aside dedicated time each day for activities that nurtured my positive mindset. This included morning affirmations, gratitude journaling, and mindfulness meditation. By treating these practices as non-negotiable parts of my routine, I created a solid foundation for my mental well-being. Daily affirmations. Daily affirmations became a cornerstone of my positive mindset. I crafted a list of affirmations that resonated with my goals and values, focusing on self-empowerment and resilience. Each morning, I would recite these affirmations aloud, allowing the words to sink in and shape my mindset for the day ahead. For example, I would say, "I am capable of overcoming challenges, and I attract positivity and abundance into my life." This practice not only reinforced my self-belief, but also set a positive tone for my day. Over time, I noticed that these affirmations became ingrained in my subconscious, helping me respond to challenges with confidence and optimism. Gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling was another powerful tool in my journey toward a lasting positive mindset. I made a habit to write down 3 things I was grateful for each day, no matter how small. This practice shifted my focus from what I lacked to the abundance present in my life. I remember a particularly challenging week when I felt overwhelmed by stress. Instead of succumbing to negativity, I turned to my gratitude journal. I wrote about the support of my friends, the beauty of nature during my morning walks, and the simple pleasure of a warm cup of tea. This practice helped me cultivate a sense of appreciation, reminding me that even in difficult times, there are always reasons to be grateful. Mindfulness and presence. Incorporating mindfulness into my daily routine was essential for maintaining a positive mindset. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing thoughts and feelings without judgment. I began practicing mindfulness meditation for just 10 minutes each day, focusing on my breath and allowing thoughts to come and go without attachment. This practice helped me develop greater awareness of my thoughts, particularly the negative self-talk that often crept in. By observing these thoughts without judgment, I learned to create space between my thoughts and my reactions. This newfound awareness allowed me to respond to challenges with a sense of calm and clarity, rather than being overwhelmed by negativity. Surrounding yourself with positivity. As I continue my journey, I recognize the importance of surrounding myself with positive influences. I made a conscious effort to cultivate relationships with individuals who uplifted and inspired me. This included friends, mentors, and community members who shared my commitment to personal growth and positivity. I also sought out positive content, books, podcasts, and online communities that resonated with my values. Engaging with uplifting material reinforced my positive mindset and provided me with new perspectives and insights. I found that the more I immersed myself in positivity, the more it became a natural part of my life. Setting boundaries. Creating a lasting positive mindset also involves setting healthy boundaries. I learned to recognize situations and relationships that drained my energy or contributed to negativity. This meant distancing myself from toxic influences and prioritizing my well-being. I remember a time when I had to make the difficult decision to step back from a friendship that was consistently negative. While it was challenging, I knew that prioritizing my mental health was essential for my growth. By setting boundaries, I created space for more uplifting relationships and experiences to flourish. Embracing resilience. Resilience is a key component of a lasting positive mindset. Life is filled with challenges, and developing resilience allows us to navigate those challenges with grace and strength. I learned that resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but rather about embracing them as opportunities for growth. To cultivate resilience, I began reframing setbacks as learning experiences. Instead of viewing failures as reflections of my worth, I saw them as valuable lessons that contributed to my personal development. This shift in perspective empowered me to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and determination. Celebrating progress. As I worked to create a lasting positive mindset, I made a point to celebrate my progress. Acknowledging my achievements, no matter how small, reinforced my commitment to positivity. I started keeping a success jar where I would write down my accomplishments and moments of joy on small pieces of paper. Whenever I felt discouraged or overwhelmed, I would revisit the jar and read through the notes, reminding myself of the positive experiences I had cultivated. This practice not only boosted my morale, but also reinforced the idea that progress is a journey, not a destination. Celebrating small wins helped me maintain motivation and encouraged me to continue pursuing my goals with enthusiasm. Sharing your journey. Another important aspect of creating a lasting positive mindset is sharing your journey with others. I found that discussing my experiences, challenges, and successes with friends and family not only reinforced my own commitment to positivity, but also inspired those around me. By being open about my struggles and the strategies I employed to overcome them, I created a supportive environment where others felt comfortable sharing their own journeys. This exchange of experiences fostered a sense of community and connection, reminding us that we are not alone in our pursuit of positivity. The role of self-compassion. Self-compassion emerged as a vital component of my positive mindset. I learned to treat myself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. Instead of criticizing myself for perceived failures, I began to practice self-compassion by acknowledging my feelings and offering myself the same support I would give to a friend. This shift in mindset allowed me to navigate challenges with greater ease. I realized that it's okay to experience setbacks and that they do not define my worth. By embracing self-compassion, I cultivated a more nurturing relationship with myself, which in turn reinforced my overall positivity. A lifelong journey. As we conclude this chapter, it's important to recognize that creating a lasting positive mindset is a lifelong journey. It requires ongoing effort, self-reflection, and a commitment to personal growth. By incorporating the strategies discussed in this chapter, consistency, daily affirmations, gratitude journaling, mindfulness, surrounding yourself with positivity, setting boundaries, embracing resilience, celebrating progress, sharing your journey, and practicing self-compassion, you can cultivate a mindset that not only uplifts you, but also inspires those around you. If you enjoyed this book, please subscribe to the channel for more free audiobooks and click the like button to show your support. Thanks for listening to Best Mind Audiobooks.